What's up, everybody? It's me, Mr. Tired. Today, I meant to go out to the Center's Redemption in Dubuque, Iowa, to get money for cans, because that's what I'm doing. Gets me a little check, a little cheddar, a little cash, a little payment, and that's what I like. I like a little money waiting on me, baby. But I got a little bit of the way there and I looked it up and I realized they're not open for drop off today, and I need to drop off. I need to take a big drop off over there. So I can't do that. And instead, I gotta fix my van because my van radiator is broken. I'm watching it bubble coolant out of it right now. It's a fun activity. Stand in front of your van, talk to your camera, and watch coolant bubble out of it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get my Dremel. I'm gonna kind of carve out around where the ends of the crack are, hopefully. You know, if I can keep track of where they are and know where they are. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to JB weld all over it. I'm going to sand it up, I don't know, spray some brake clean on it or something, and just JB weld it up and hope that all my wildest dreams come true and that things don't go wrong. So, yeah, that should keep the coolant inside of my van. And hopefully it'll stop overheating, but I think the fan clutch is bad too. Oh! So here's the van engine area. This is the, what is this? This is the smog pump intake air. Goes down to the smog pump somewhere down there. And I just kind of let it, jiggle around there. And I have it pull its own air, because of performance. Because you're going to want to block off the tube that's in your air box that already has a filter. And you're just going to want to open this like this. I did this for a reason. This gulps in all kinds of hot air in the winter. All right? And that makes it so my MPEGs are higher, I think. Maybe it doesn't. Usually I run like a cold air intake thing that I made, but whatever. It doesn't matter. There's my splendid car audio, random wire put on there. And there's one thing I really wanted to show you. That's my fan. Is it supposed to do that? Is that what it's supposed to do? I don't really know. I don't think that works right. I don't think that's pulling air through the radiator very good. But I don't want to put a new one on, and it would be hard work. It'd be hard work. Not that I don't like doing hard work or anything, but I really don't like doing hard work right now, not on this. So I'm just going to repair the radiator, and then the fan, hopefully it just isn't an issue, So the radiator, here's the radiator problem. Got a little crack right there. Now, we're not in Philadelphia anymore, so that's not that type of crack, but it is a crack, and it does need to be dealt with, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do it, even though I'm lazy. I don't want to. Got to do it. It's getting warmer out. I don't want my whole radiator to explode. I don't want my whole engine to melt down and blow its gaskets everywhere and warp the deck surface and whatever, So, got to do it. All right. Hi, everybody. I think this is the best I can do on the camera angle. I'm just gonna ream it out big time. I don't think there's gonna be any pressure in here, but let me just undo the cap. Anyway, it shouldn't be pressure. There's a big hole in the radiator. This thing's not gonna stay cool any better once I get this crack fixed. There's still a bunch of coolant in there, but let's do it anyway. Maybe it will. I just like to be a little bit delusional when I'm trying to repair stuff, because usually I'm wrong and it's just still broken afterwards. You know what I mean? Let's take a quick gander at that. I'm just going to do my best. I'm on the self-facing one so I can see what I'm, filming. But when I'm filming something that's not me, I can't exactly see it. Hopefully you got a good little peek at that. Now I gotta go find some sandpaper and some cleaning supplies. Hey, look at that. I keep a spare razor blade under my hood that I persistently forget about, and every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's under there. It's pretty cool. It's never fallen out. So that's, yeah. If you have a Ford E250, just FYI, you have a razor blade holder under your hood. You just, that flat part in front of the radiator up top, in front of the core support, that's clearly a razor blade holder. Can't believe how soft this plastic is. Just trying to get it a little bit more the way I want it with this, which that's fine. Now we need some really low grit sandpapers. I gotta go find that. Okay, so I got some 100 grit here. I'd rather have 80, and I'd rather have probably 60. 36 would probably be a little bit too aggressive, I would think. But, you know, when you're thinking about, hey, what sandpaper should I use? It's kind of it depends on your budget. Because if your budget's like mine, then it's just like, shit, will it work? And if it will work, or you think it'll work, or it even might work, that's probably the one, you know? So that's why I'm using 100 grit right here. I think it'll work. I think it'll be scratchy enough. And our radiator will be repaired forever. And it'll never blow up. And we don't have to even think about the difference in like thermal expansion rates of plastic and JB Weld. Because by God's graces, it's probably just exactly the same for some reason, even though it's totally different materials. And even if it is a different rate, somehow, just for me, because I'm so special, that won't matter, and it'll work forever. Yeah, something like that, right? You know, so we're doing it, and we're hopeful, and we're making prayers. We're getting W's in the chat right now. You know, if you watch Asmongold, we got cockroaches crawling everywhere, but people are watching us online, so everything's going good. You know, so whatever your perspective is on this, you know, where you can say this is positive, yeah, you know, then it is. Whatever your language for that is, you know. If you're a Moist Critical follower, then this is that white T-shirt. That's how good this is. A white T-shirt moment. I guess that's like any moment with that guy though, because he's always wearing that white T-shirt. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's just gonna be good. That's all I'm trying to say. It's gonna be great, but also not really. You know, you gotta stay positive, but also stay real. Keep it real. Keep it 100, and then keep it 10% delusional. I keep it 110%. You know, you need that. So what do we got here? I got rid of most of my shiny plastic in the repair area, but I need to get rid of all of it. Yeah. One of the things they don't tell you about car repair and being like, let's say I'm a car guy. I'm not exactly a car guy. If you'll notice, I drive a van. Vans aren't cars. Maybe I'm a vehicle guy. I like vehicles. But I don't really do much modifying or anything like that. At least not anymore. I did do a little bit in the past, right? Now I just want the stuff to run. But anyway, what they don't tell you on the Car Guy channel and the YouTube and whatever is that if you want to make a tiny little repair on your radiator and it involves gluing to it, then you're gonna spend like 10 minutes under your hood trying to like sand something that's so small that you can barely sand it. And if you want something to adhere to something else, what you don't want is shiny. So if you're seeing shiny spots, you got to sand it more. Anything that's shiny, you're probably not going to have a lot of luck adhering to it with a glue, with a paint. And that doesn't mean that's a hard and fast rule exactly. I spray painted the windows on this van and it stayed on there. I spray painted it in the cold below the temperature that that you're supposed to spray paint with that paint with. So yeah, obviously I didn't sand my windows up beforehand. And then I took it off later. with a razor blade and with some brake cleaner. So yeah, I don't know. It's not all hard and fast rules, but like, there's just this annoying little dicking around stuff, and that's most of what it is, really. And you gotta enjoy that stuff. You gotta enjoy that stuff if you're gonna get by in the worlds where you repair things and you do things. Everything that's awesome that you've ever seen, at some point in the process, it involves something as boring and mundane as sitting in your mom's driveway sanding on something for like 10 minutes, you know, because it's too shiny, you know? They have that issue at NASA a lot. Things are just, you know, too shiny, and a guy who smokes Camels has to go sand it until it's not shiny anymore. Elon Musk has that problem a lot. But I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. All right, so I'll be back in just a second here. All right, so here's my concoction. I've got engine degreaser. I'm gonna hit it with that first. And then I'm gonna use glass cleaner. I think I gotta read what this is. Contains no ammonia. Does that mean it's good or bad? Contains aqua, alcohol, butoxyethanol, propane, isobutane, and T-butyl alcohol. What does it mean by aqua? Is that like water? What the hell is that? I don't know. But if it doesn't leave any residue, should be okay. Hopefully this engine degreaser isn't bad for the plastics. It's not like I have a way to know. So I'm gonna do that. And should we even wipe it off, or am I just gonna put the dirt back into the zone when I do that? You know. Oh. Okay. Well, we wiped it off a little. Probably gonna have to wait a while for this to sort of flash off, because I don't need to wipe it all. I don't need to wipe it all off. I just need it to flash off. And then what do we do? What's our process here? I need something to mix and apply this JB Weld with. So, all right. So we got lots of car repair supplies right here. I got some gloves, you know. Gloves are great. You can touch all kinds of stuff that you're not supposed to touch with gloves. Hot stuff, chemical stuff, poop, anything. Electricals, kinda. Like, oh, that's a bad idea, but you know, you can. So, I don't know if you gotta shake this up. I'm just going to. Ooh, shaking it. All right, shake it for me, baby. Ooh, that really foams up. Okay, so I don't even know if that was a good idea. I should have just gone with the degreaser, but you know, like fug it and all that, fuggity fug it. Throw that in the trash. Probably should have gone with a lint-free cloth, because this is linting the heck out of things. Definitely is. I don't know what I should do here. I'm kind of stupid, I think. Kind of smart, kind of dumb. I don't know. Spray it again, clean it again. This is the process, you know. If you want glue to stick, you better clean it 7 times with the wrong stuff for what you're doing. You know, because if you don't clean it 7 times with the wrong stuff, how do you know it's gonna work? Glass cleaner? What am I doing? Okay. That's looking, yeah, not very good, but not too bad, you know? So I might just call it quits here pretty soon on the cleaning stuff. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So now Now we're gonna do the mixing stuff part. Oh, still forgot something. All right, we're back. We got all the supplies. So we got our mixing tray, old tobacco bag with some tobacco still in it that I'm probably gonna smoke later. Got our JB Weld. I don't know which part this is. This is the resin. Let's get some resin down here. Let's just get all of it. I want all of it. Give me all of it, please. There we go. I got it. I got some of it anyway. There you go. All right, that's empty now. Now we take the hardener, which for some reason, I guess I have like twice as much of. I don't know how that happened. I guess I have some poorly mixed JB Weld out there somewhere. We're gonna take that. We're gonna make a pile kind of right next to this pile. And then we're gonna mix it up and everything's gonna be okay. I want the piles to be the same size generally. I might even want a little bit of hardener, because the problem with hardener, I think, is it on a hot day it might harden too fast. The reaction might go too fast, but it's only gonna be like 50 degrees out today, which is a warm day for this time of year, but still not that warm. And anyway, here's my mixing tool. It's an old screw I found. It's new, but it's old. You know, it's new old stock screw. And we're just gonna mix this together until it becomes a nice gray JB Weld color. And I really like JB Weld in general. I don't know if it's the best epoxy or whatever. Probably isn't, you know, just because, you know, I said the word the best. Which one's the best? I don't know. You don't know. Who knows? Which one's the best for this? This one, because I have it already and I don't have to go buy it because I already have it. You know, that's what makes it the best. So I want to mix this up really good. One thing I've learned about epoxy and paints and stuff like that is just because it looks the right color right now doesn't necessarily mean it's 100% mixed up like how it should be, and I should mix it just a little bit more, and it should be totally mixed. Probably should have brought something to like scrape this off with. Maybe a new razor blade would have been good for that, but we didn't. So what do we do with this? What do I do with this screw? I'll just put it in this paper towel and get rid of it later. All right, there's our JB Weld, our nice pancake, and now we got to cook it. So I'm gonna use my left hand. It's probably cleaner. The glove is anyway. Just gonna use my fingers, because why not? You know, fingers are good. What are you gonna use them for? Are you gonna use them for picking your nose? I am, of course. And through my experience with that, I also know how to apply JB Weld with my fingers. Maybe somebody on the internet could sell you a $75 JB Weld applicator for men. You know, it'd have like a gun sticking out of it because it's for men or something. But I don't need that. I can just put it on there with my hand and a glove, and it's fine. And I can throw away the glove and we're good. All right, so this is looking real good. This is looking really good. This is probably looking the best anything's ever looked. This is like, I'm not gonna say any of that. This is like, I don't know, this is like pre-Diddy Jennifer Lopez, how good this is looking. Even feels good, you know? Even feels right, like morally. I feel like I'd sell this to somebody now and I'd be like, the radiator's in perfect condition, you know? And it'd be a totally moral, completely correct thing to say. So, yeah, pretty swag. Pretty cool swag. I'm gonna go dump all this junk that I've collected in the trash, and then I'll show you my beautiful creation. All right, here it is. Isn't it beautiful? A big pile of JB Weld, nice and thick, lots of hardener for the cold weather, if that makes sense. I don't know if it really does, but it makes sense to me. And we're just gonna leave that there for like a whole day before we can really drive this again. Which maybe I should have done this somewhere else. I just realized I'm kind of blocking some stuff here, but whatever. I can just roll it backwards. You know, it's downhill from here. But yeah, there it is. Professional fix. I'll fill this thing with coolant after a day, and hopefully it'll be good to go forever. I hope. All right, it's been probably 2 hours now. I had to come back and rearrange the glue a bit, the epoxy, a bunch of times because it was falling in. I heated up with a heat gun that made it more liquidy, but then it started to set up, and now it's okay. Now it's just kind of tacky. It's raining now, so I'm just gonna close the hood and ignore this until tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be good by then. Goodbye. All right, it's the next day now. Just got up. It's 4 p.m. Great success here. Pretty much messed that up. I was supposed to go somewhere that closes at 4, but you know, oh well. I've been doing some modifying. Last night I put the cooling system on there. This is a blower fan thing for inflating an air bed that I found. Modified it with the cold air intake. And then this one's just a fan. I think I'm going to tape around here so it doesn't get spun up to, you know, like 10 million RPM while I'm driving. Just blows air when the fan's on. I put my cold air intake back on. That's good. And I don't know, the JB Weld's on there. Should be hard. Seems pretty hard. All right, so I'm gonna fill it up with coolant and we're gonna get going. Hi. So, a little update. It didn't overheat. Been running it, driving it. Didn't overheat, didn't have to run the heater the whole time. Went mudding a little bit. Just a little bit of mudding, not much. That's paint. I gave my van dirty paint, so it just looks dirty persistently, which I actually like that. But I never had these on. I never turned them on, so I guess it's already fine. I already fixed it without these, and these are just extra comical things that I've added to my van. I don't have them both hooked up because I don't have cords for it, but what I do is I turn on my inverter here. It's hot glued to my dash professionally. And it turns on and it blows air. See how loud that is? Isn't that great? That means it's working. Yeah, it's blowing air on the radiator. You know? That's doing something. I'll keep it, because it's funny. Oh, hold on. Okay, I got the other one plugged in. It's hot swappable, you know? I don't know if my inverter will run both. I think it will. And then this one also works. Isn't that great? That's blowing air on it a little bit. Not very much, but some. Cool. And we can slow it down if we want to. If it's hotter or colder out. Isn't that pretty great? Well, it turns out I was wrong. It's actually just still getting hot. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'll have to make even more fans go onto it somehow. It started pissing coolant everywhere. Oh, this has gone so well. This is great. Perfect. Why is there coolant pissing everywhere? That's so much. Oh, it's leaking. Nightmare van. Man, you're giving me a nightmare right now. I thought you were going to be good to me. Oh, what's leaking now? Damn it. Put my damn cold air intake back on and I can't see. Oh, the same spot cracked. Damn. Damn. Shouldn't stand by that because it'd probably blow up on me. God dang it. I need a new radiator. Alright, well there it is with both of them hooked up. I think that's making a difference. Not much. Yeah, see, it definitely pushes air through the radiator. Alright, so I started it up again. I know the radiator's leaking. It is what it is. I'm gonna see if that... I also know that I don't have the hood closed right now, so that's not exactly a good test, but I'll see if it gets really hot again. It's my fault. Maybe I didn't apply the JB weld good enough, but it seems like it's split. It didn't unadhere, it just split. So maybe I didn't wait long enough. It's been over 24 hours, I think. Man, maybe I messed that up somehow. But now that I have both fans hooked up to the inverter, I got a different extension cable for that. Maybe the Redneck cooling system will keep it cool. I don't know. I hope so. It's pretty loud. Okay, so that's, if it goes much past that, that means it's not working. I think it might be working. I think it's working, guys. That's pretty cool. Oh, what a way to not spend $28 on a new fan clutch. Yeah, that's okay. It's functional. It's functional. We got one thing done, I think, sort of. I don't know if that's going to be enough when it gets hot out. It's pretty cold out still. It's only like 40 something degrees, but it's something. Let's see, just turn it off. We'll sit in it and we'll let it get a little hotter and we'll see if it can bring the temp back down. Do I have to shut the hood for it to get hot? Is that the thing? All right, I have an air bubble. What was the problem? What was the problem here? Now it's not getting hot. All right, so it's not getting too hot. Now that it did get too hot and cooled off a bit and popped the radiator, which I think there was air in the system, but I don't think that should matter that much. I don't think that means it should blow up everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it should vent pressure off into the overflow, and I don't think it did. So I'm gonna try to go get a new radiator cap, and then I'll try to fix the radiator again and see if we still have problems. Oh, I got rid of my flashlight when I started filming. There we go. All right, so are these the same? They look like they're probably same enough, but as you can see, this one's got a bit of a blowout here. Maybe, and it's just old and crappy. So maybe that's the problem. You know, hopefully. I didn't lose all that much coolant, but now that I look at my coolant, it's kind of a weird color, huh? Weird. But I'll just see if this goes on. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, it seems like it goes on there. Perfect, cool. All right, so I'm gonna Dremel that out again. And I'm just gonna super glue it. And hopefully that'll work. Oh, that stings the eyes. Oh, wowzer. Okay. Wow. Hopefully it's warm enough to get that to cure, dry, whatever it does. And it was colder a while ago. I had a hell of a time doing that once. So, you know, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, cool. Hey. It's been enough time I've wasted now that I already took in my big load of cans and I'm on to my next load of cans. So today it's Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. I get most of the cans after the bars close down on Sunday. I just go there and steal their cans. Pretty simple. But it's winter time right now. I typically want to burn a fire while I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm over here at the dump. You know, show it again. This is the back side of the big wood pile. This is a nice aged stuff back here. But anyway, yeah, this is, I just come here and I get some wood, whatever wood that'll burn. It's not like it's premium stuff out here or anything, but it'll burn. And that's what I do, create a fire. And I guess we'll see that later. I'm just doing this a little bit ahead of time because I'm a little bit bored today, a little bit unoccupied today. But I'll show the process of getting the firewood here. So I take it, it's on the ground, I pick it up, and there we go. That's most of it. Then I take it home, and I use my Sawzall. I don't have a chainsaw, but I have a Sawzall. And I cut it up into smaller bits, and if it's worth splitting, I'll split it. It's the last piece I'm gonna grab. Here, I have plenty enough. All right, so that's my wood from this time. And that's the wood from last time. Should have plenty enough to have a roaring hot fire for, 4 or 5 hours maybe. Good to go. Do a little bit of mud bogging. Yo, it's 3:17 a.m. This is how you get that. This is how you get that bag, dude. So you get that bag of cans, dude. This is how you get that shit, bro. This is how you get that extra $20. I just picked up like $20. It's probably like an extra $10 if I play my cards right. If I play my cards right, dude, I could come up with an extra $10 off this lick right here. It's cold as fuck out, dude. Hopefully my radiator doesn't explode because of how cold it is. Oh my god. Oh, nice push. Was good. I'm at the spot with the fire spot. It's windy. Sorry about the audio if it's totally scuffed, but now I gotta pick up sticks because I didn't get little sticks, and I gotta start the fire. And it's gonna rain pretty soon. I wanted to get here before it started raining because I think it'll just be really nice to be burning this fire, have the rain coming down, and I'll be in the shelter. So I'll show you the shelter in a minute, but right now I just literally gotta pick up sticks. Oh, there's one. I need little sticks. Got it. See, look at that. Nice stick. Beautiful stick there. That's a gorgeous stick. Great sticks everywhere. You know, people don't realize about the outdoors is that there's just really good sticks all over the place. All right, so should probably start the fire pretty soon. Welcome to my channel, home of the world's best camera angles. You're gonna be looking at my back. Not even gonna be able to see the fire. What a great camera angle. I'll move it. Is this gonna be a better camera angle? Is this a better one? Huh, no. What about right inside of here? You can be right inside. There. Wow, what a fantastic camera angle. All right. Every time I just leave the camera rolling, it means I have to do a ton of editing later. So here, what do we got here? Some kindling. Alcoholics Anonymous, that's that good stuff. Burns well. And we gotta put down some, here's how we're gonna do this. We're not gonna put this down yet. We're gonna make ourselves a bed out of wood. All right, so this is what we got right now. This is the type of stuff you have to put up with if you got wet, junky wood. But this will go. Just building heat, you know. It's like when the boost is building. You see this? I'll put the light on for you so you can understand. See that? Seasoned. That's what seasoned wood does. It just drips liquid out of it. Regardless, this is gonna go. I have faith in it. Obviously, it's not really going yet, but it's a work in progress type of fire, you know? Don't worry about it. So what am I doing here? I got my bags, cans, and literally all I do is I just organize them into other bags. That's basically it. It's gonna start raining soon, like really raining. There was just a little mist shower earlier. But yeah, we're good. I just gotta close up my van. I've got everything I need out of it, and we just do this for a while and chill out. It's pretty chill, honestly. All right, back again. It's been probably 45 minutes of starting this fire now. I'm making a hell of a lot of smoke. I want to go look at that. It's still not raining yet. That's good. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at how much smoke I'm making. That's beautiful. At least we have a draft going up there already. But I had to add about 1 million little sticks to this. And now I think we'll finally be okay and we can just relax and listen to a podcast and sort my cans around and dump all the swill out of them. You need a hot fire so you can dump the swill right onto the fire and steam it off and not have a bunch of sticky bullshit sitting around. There's finally raining out here real good. Nice rain. The fire sucks. This is a sucky fire. I'm trying to do everything in my power to get the heat up here and get the other wood dried out. But yeah, we're not ripping yet. We're still not ripping yet. So it looks like it's ripping because I just put a bunch of little sticks on there, but these big pieces are not gone yet. Kind of a failure. Did not season my wood. You always gotta season your wood, guys. There's the real part of the storm. It's really raining now. I put up this table as a windbreak, and this table is a windbreak. I don't know if they're really breaking wind, but I'm not getting wet. Thank God for the shelter, you know. Working on a second can bag here, working on getting my fire more towards the middle. It's happening, you know, it's going. What a nice day, you know? What a nice day. I can't wait until summer. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Back at it again. It's getting dark out now. Still raining, but I got all my bags bagged up. I got 5 bags. It's probably 25 bucks for all this work. Yeah, it's not great, but I kind of enjoy it. You know, I kind of enjoy sitting out here. I don't enjoy smelling like a big bag of old swill beer, but you know, it is what it is. I get to burn a fire. I found this big giant log here. Let me turn on this light so you can see something. Look at that big log. That's never gonna burn. Put it in anyway. I still got some wood left. Yeah, now we're just steaming the bags out. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? All right. Gotta get off the road because the weather is inclement. Is that what's going on? Oh, there you go. You had to put on your GPS. You didn't even notice. Oh, that's me. That's me in my Chevrolet Malibu. I didn't even notice that guy was sitting there with 5 fucking cans of goddamn cans. Bags of cans. Right. Just brighted him for fucking 2 minutes. That's cool. I like that. I like when people do that. It's so cool. I got this fire set up to burn for like 8 hours. Giant log over there. See that? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Interesting. Interesting stuff here, I know. Alright, last little part of the vlog for this night. I got 2 buckets. That one on the right's a 5-gallon. I don't know what that other one is, but got them mostly filled with water from the rain. Rained a bunch. There's water like everywhere. Fire will be gone for a long time, but I'm about to go soon. You may think that's irresponsible. On your first thought, you may think, oh, that's irresponsible to leave a fire going, but like, look at, I don't know if you can see the damn thing. You probably can't. Nope, can't. All right, there's just water everywhere. Lots of water, dude. Plenty. Look, there's water right there. See that? It's flowing right here. Little fire's right over here, like 10 steps away. I think we're okay. We're all right. Gloppy mess out here, dude. This is real poppy weather. Planting poppies right now. What up? I'm at the post office. This is how I make the other $17 of my weekly $85 budget. It's snowing out. We're gonna go to Dubuque anyway, even though we only have like $20 in cans and bottles and whatnot, so we can get the money from last time. Woo! Barely make any money this time, but whatever. We'll make the gas money at least, you know. I guess. Yippee! I'm being a looky-loo. This guy is too. I saw him on his phone. MGL, I got you. I'm doing it too, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna put that in the video, but anyway, traffic went way slow. Oh, there was a big ass thing getting off the highway. I think that's what it was. It was a super huge thing. They call that a super huge load in the trucking world. You see that over there? You might not be able to see it very good because cell phone camera. I think we're good though. I think no crash. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Yo, status update. Big spread here. I got $28, 560 cans. Just took them in. Huge spread. Spread them out. Huge. Big money. While I was coming out here, I had to pull into a gas station, and I barely made it to the frickin' crapper. I had I had diarrhea, PTSD. I thought it was running down my leg. Thank God it wasn't. I got 28 bucks. I didn't get paid out for last time I was here because I'm absolutely pasty brained. There's gotta be at least half of my brain missing. I thought it was Thursday, which is the day I can get my money for the last time. It's actually Wednesday. I am the dumbest person. It's ridiculous, man. But booty butt cheeks, we're gonna be all right because we got 28 bucks. We got what did we get today? We got some good stuff. We got 2 Mountain Dews and we got 2 days of cigarettes. We're winning. We're winning, dude. Came out in the snowstorm for that. Fuck, I'm stupid. All right, got a really cool blog though. All right, so that's the end of this one. That's the end of this blog. I think. Have a good one, everybody that's still watching. Probably like statistically nobody,